guys, SirVern back here, and today I'm going to bring you um, game hunting in Memphis. So I had a buddy recommend this video, and I've seen a few other YouTubers do it, like Metal Jesus Rocks has done it up in Seattle. Radical Reggie has done it. It's really neat to see um, in other towns the options for used game hunting or even new game hunting. Because sometimes physical copies are just hard to find. But Memphis doesn't have as much to choose from as, of course, it's like Seattle or somewhere like that. But when I say Memphis, I mean the greater Memphis area, including the outskirts, Bartlett, Arlington, Cordova, Collierville. But everything's within like a 30-mile radius, so it's really not that big a deal. So I started with garage sales, which I love to go garage sailing. Uh, it's like one of my old man traits. My wife hates it. She just sits in the car, and I love to go. But one of my favorite things to do is get up really early on a Saturday and try to get some good deals. I found an NES before for 20 bucks with the gun and the duck hunt game. Bunch of video games, 360 games, Xbox, a few GameCube. And this time I found some good finds too, and I'll show you what I found at the very end with garage sales and game stores. I visit 3 different game stores: Game Exchange, GameStop. Got to throw that in there. There's a bunch of those on every corner, and then my favorite one at the end, Disc Connection. It's one of the best stores around the Memphis area. They're located in Bartlett. You'll have to check them out if you're ever in the area. But let's get right to it. So here we go, walking up to one of our garage sales. Lots of clothes and dishes, never a good sign there. But anytime I see kids stuff or board games like that, man, my heart gets going. I get excited. There's some more electronics. Filming at a garage sale is always kind of sketchy, so you'll notice that I go pretty quick and I don't want to get people in the video. But this was one of the first garage sales I stopped by. Didn't really see much. Um, Here's another one. You saw some DVDs there. That's usually a dead giveaway for me, and it'll get my brakes pushed real quick. See all those right there. Went through, no games here, unfortunately. This is in someone's actual garage. It's a different one here. But you can see this one wasn't necessarily for me. But man, there's another box of games, and a lot of times that's where you'll find the good stuff. TV right there. I found a tube TV at garage sales. Multiple tube TVs actually. See, there's keyboards and a bunch of other electronics. Another TV. Electronics, man, are the way that you know you're at a good spot usually. And those are the electronics are usually the first things to go. I found that and furniture. But this one was a pretty interesting garage sale. Had some tools and a few other things. But really, all I'm looking for, video games. So here we go, another garage sale. Bins of just random things, a few photos. This woman wasn't here, she was inside doing something, so I got to take a little more video than I usually am able to. Christmas stuff, really nothing I'm interested in. Did find a piece of furniture that I would have purchased if it wasn't purchased already. So look, there's some games. Good sign. She wanted too much money for them, but I did find some Wii U games. And here we are, our first game store. So this is Game Exchange. This is a small chain. I'm not sure where else they're at, but I know they're at a few spots in Tennessee. But they have a ton of movies. You can see some musical equipment. They have records over there to the left and comic books, which are really neat. If you're into comic books, they have a huge assortment to look through. There's also some Guitar Hero stuff that I bought my stuff from, or this is the store I purchased my Guitar Hero stuff from. Here they have bags, t-shirts, plushies. There's a lot of people in this store, so it was kind of a struggle to get video. But you can see Xbox, PS2, every single console is represented here, and they have a huge PlayStation section, even some PS5 games, as you'll see right here. So super excited to see all that stuff. And you'll see I have a photo coming up, but they do have some strategy guides. over there. Right there is NES, Genesis, um, N64, all kind of good stuff. They usually keep their more expensive items in this cabinet. Stuff that I already have and probably wouldn't buy because it's too expensive. And there's some consoles back there. You see some Series S's, I believe. But yeah, these are their more expensive items. Got a few Switches, Game Boy Color, Pro controllers. And here's that assortment of strategy guides. I love strategy guides. If I'm interested in a game, I will buy the strategy guide for it. Some hats, those plushies I was talking about. A ton of controllers, even Move controllers. You know, you don't see those every day. And now off to the trusty old GameStop everybody knows. So I did take some video and photos in here, but everybody knows what's here. You get new stuff, one generation old usually, used games, some pop figures, you know. The controller's gone on the PS4, but you can pay a Switch. And then you've got, you know, classic GameStop stuff. You got some memorabilia, new games, used games. A lot of people give GameStop crap, but I like GameStop. You know, I'm glad they're still around. I don't get a ton from there, but that's where I got my PS5, so, you know. So now off to my favorite shop, the Disc Connection. It's not a huge store, as you'll see, and I couldn't get much video, but I love little hole-in-the-wall places like this. I hope they stay in business forever. I always support them. Every time I go, I purchase something. I bought my Dreamcast from here. A bunch of different games, strategy guides. They have it all. You'd miss it if you drove by it really quick. You know, it's kind of off to the side hidden, but here it is, the Disc Connection. I did get a little video, and you see right there a ton of consoles ready to go. A Vectrex, which I have a photo of. Look at all these testing machines they have. Just controllers, rare systems that you do not see every day. And they do have some new accessories for older systems, which is really cool. ColecoVision or ColecoVision, I've never even seen one of those. All those used systems ready for sale. And I trust these guys. And then coming up, look at all these games. Man, just everything you would want. Every system. From the oldest to the new. And then the Vectrex, man, I want one of these so bad. This is the only one I've ever seen in real life. This is my bucket list right here. I want one of these. It came out in '82. All right, let me show you what all I picked up. So I went in total to probably 15 garage sales and then 3 gaming stores. So I had some pretty good luck. You know, not every time you go, you're going to find something. But this time I was in luck. So we'll start with garage sales. So whenever I go to garage sales, I'm always looking for like the electronics, you know, and when you see DVDs, you know, my heart starts pumping because sometimes there will be some games in there. But a lot of times I've found, and I got this tip from Metal Jesus Rocks, is to just ask the people. If they ask what you're looking for, video games. Or you can ask, do you have anything, you know, else for sale, such as video games, or, you know, just explain to them, because some people don't realize that people, you know, those things are sought after or people want to purchase those things. And that's exactly what happened. I walked up to a garage sale, the last one I went to, and he said he was packing everything up. And I walked up there and I was like, you don't happen to have any video games for sale, do you? He's like, actually, let me go grab. And he had a little bag with this Nintendo DS. Yes, it's pink, but it has the stylus, and it came with 4 or 5 games. It must have belonged to a little girl, and I'll let you guess before I show you all the prices. But I got Animal Crossing Wild World, sorry. Dora Puppy, no idea. The Wedding Designer, Booyah. Pampered Pets. And then Disney Enchanting Storybooks. So the games are irrelevant, right? No idea what these things are worth. Animal Crossing is, I know that's popular. My wife plays it, so that might be worth a little something. And then this is probably worth, you know, $100, maybe a little more if you went and bought it at one of those stores I went to. But I asked him, you know, how much would you want for it? He said, make me an offer. So I said, $20. sold. So for $20, I got a DS, and this is a Nintendo DS Lite, along with, 5 or 6 games. And, I'll probably keep Animal Crossing, get rid of the rest, but I'll guarantee it'll pay for the entire purchase of the DS, just those, 4 or 5 games. At the gaming store, let's see. So at the first one, the Game Exchange, I got this. So this is Fable, The Lost Chapters. I played Fable for the original Xbox. I played this game years back when I regret I sold the system and my games. Haven't done that in a long time. Anyway, Fable, I've been looking for this game. It's pretty common. It's not like it's hard to find. But I couldn't find one in very good condition. And this one for $6 was in very good condition. Has the, there's my receipts. But it has manual and disc. So complete. Pretty excited to pick that up. And then the next few come from my favorite store, the Disc Connection in Memphis. And they're remaking this game, I believe, pretty soon. Complete. Comes with the manual, the game. It's also in very good condition. I believe they're remaking Max Payne 1, 2, and 3 for modern consoles. So that's super exciting. And yeah, I haven't played this game in years and years and years since launch, so I'm excited to pick that up. And then also from the Disc Connection, I got this for the Game Boy Color. $7.99. Max Payne was $9.99. And this was $7.99. And this is Arcade Hits, Joust, and Defender. I've played Joust before, but what really got me interested in it is, and never played Defender, but what got me interested in playing Joust again was reading Ready Player One. It's my favorite book I've ever read. Love it. Movie is okay. If you know, you know. They changed up some stuff in the movie, but whatever. They're both great. I'm glad they did that. But they mentioned Joust and a few older classics, and I have a Retron 5 that can play this on the big screen. Alright, so I'm back outside. Had to do a little edit, but I had a blast garage sailing and then going to those few game stores. My collection's not huge, but it's so thrilling and just a huge rush to walk up and see a big pile of electronics and just to find a diamond in the rough, or find something super valuable that even, is broken or you could fix. That's what I did with that NES. It didn't work at first, but I got it for $20, fixed it for $10, and there you go. Got an NES upstairs now. So I love doing this. Let me know what you found in the wild in your neck of the woods. See you next time.